everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, you see, I was about to start editing it and then I realized it's all over the place and that we need to have a calm collective voice to take us through the journey that was a crazy day in the life of a reporter. Hence, that is why I am here, to take you through the day, to narrate the day, because I just vlogged a bunch of random clips and they make no sense, so I wanted to make sense, you know? I want to help you out a little bit. So it was one of the most exhausting but exhilarating but in a way sad days as a reporter. So I started off my day with having these two stories planned to do. There was a protest for geese, and you're watching that video right now. Basically, people are mad that geese were being killed in some of the parks in order to renovate the parks and things like that. So that's the video you're seeing right now about people protesting. I got that done, sent it in, cool. Now, after I finished that, my next story, I have two stories that day. My next story was going to be on the Salvation Army. So we all know about that. They ring the bells in front of the grocery stores and you donate and the money goes to charities and things like that. So I went there. The whole story was going to be on the need that we need this year for the Salvation Army because of COVID and what they want to do with all those donations and how they want to help the community, all that good stuff. So while I'm doing the interview, I pack up, and then I check my phone and I have missed calls, and then I have text messages and all these things basically saying there's breaking news, we gotta go to this. And I'm caught super off guard, and it's one of those moments where you're like, oh my God, what do I do? So this is what happened. A couple soldiers died in a helicopter crash in Egypt, and 5 of those soldiers were from America. And on Saturday, they announced and released the names of all those soldiers, the American soldiers that were lost. So why is this important? Well, because one of the men who passed away, unfortunately, was from Central Illinois. It's from a city or town here called Watsika. I'm gonna show it to you on a map right there, right now on your screen. So this is why I freak out. It's around 1 p.m. when I get this news. The show that day is at 6 p.m. So I'm in Champaign, right where you see that little heart. Watsika is right here. So that's about an hour away from me. The TV station I work at is in Decatur, which is where that heart is now. And so I'm in Champaign and they tell me that I have to go to Watsika, which is an hour away, and get video of this memorial that's going on there, try to interview people who knew him and kind of just get some feedback from people who are there. And then somehow make it back to Decatur where the station is, which is 2 hours because I had to go from Watsika to Champaign to then Decatur, and be there for the 6 p.m. to be on TV and tell people what happened in the situation and why there's a memorial. And so this is me in the moment, freaking out, getting to my car to drive to Watsika, which is an hour away, get a bunch of video of this memorial they're doing, and then drive back and make it to the station by 6. And right now it's 1:30, meaning, let's do math together, shall we? So if we do the math, it's 1:30, I'll get there at 2:30. Let's say it takes me half an hour to get videos and interviews of people who knew the man. So then I finish around 3. And then I had to drive 2 hours to the station. So then I finished around 5. And so I get there around 5 and I have to be there. I have to go live at 6. It's so confusing. I know, if you're confused, I'm confused too. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm being sent out with not a lot of information. All I know is there's a memorial going on and we got to get this on the news today. So I scratched my Salvation Army story. It's what happens, what are we gonna do? And now I'm on my way. I was wearing sweats and then I got ready. I didn't even get a chance to do my hair, so I put it in this little braid, so that way it at least curls up a little bit or something, because it's just natural hair right now. I'm a mess. My life is a mess right now, but it's okay. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna do this together. Right now, heading to Watsika, Illinois. So clearly I was a mess. I was speaking so fast. You probably have no idea what I said. I don't know what I said either. And I interviewed a man who set up this memorial. I interviewed the brother of the guy who passed away. And I got back to the studio and then I was able to show my stuff. And this is what they saw.
Yes, I did, and this news has been really difficult to process for this community. The soldier from Central Illinois was Sergeant Jeremy Sherman, and he was only 23 years old. Now, he grew up in Watsika, and one of his high school teachers says he had always dreamed about being in the military. When a member of the community found out about this tragedy that had killed one of their own, he knew he had to do something for the soldier.
And this tribute that I set up, it's not the best of things. It represents what a hero he was. You know, we take our military for granted.
He says he wanted people to drive by and appreciate and recognize military. They want to set up a larger memorial in the days to come. And coming up tonight at 10, I speak to Jeremy's family and other members of the community about the type of man he was. For now, live in the studio, Sofia Espinosa, WAND News.
That was me in the show, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put together like the actual all-comprehensive story. You know, it's called a package, which is like what you saw was practically just like the teaser of the story, and I'm gonna put together the entire video, like 1.5 minute comprehensive like information about everything. And then after I do that, I'm going on a date. I even had an extra 10 minutes to spare to curl my hair. Mind you, the hair that you see curled is only these two front pieces. Like the rest of my hair in the back was not curled because I had no time for that. So I just curled this part, and it was really funny because I was walking around with like straight hair in the back and then curly in the front. It's funny. I put all that together, and then they're like, okay, we want to have an all-comprehensive video for the 10 p.m. show. So put that together. So I'm putting it all together. I finished, I sent it in, and then I'm like, cool, I'm done with the day. I was actually supposed to go on a date that day, so I was like excited about that. And I'm packing up my stuff, and then my boss calls and says, there's a shooting in Decatur. We need to go live. This is a big deal. Let's do this. At that point, it's 8 p.m. and this is when I recorded this clip. Next thing I know, I'm about to leave. Then my boss calls and she's like, there is a shooting. You're gonna go live tonight at 10. So get ready. And then I was like, what? But one, I was excited. Not about the shooting. Obviously, that's very devastating and I can't believe that still happens. But about going live for this. But then two, guys, I was supposed to go on a date. So it was one of those things where like, ugh. I felt really bad, but the guy was really cool about it. He's like, it's cool that you get to do that, so whatever, I guess. It's good that he reacted nicely, but I had to cancel that. Then I was starving because I was supposed to eat with him, so I obviously couldn't eat. I went to Kroger, I got a ready freaking meal, orange chicken, and I'm gonna eat this, and then after I have to go right to the scene of the shooting and prepare my live shot and prepare to go live. We're gonna go live at 10. So I'll try to show a little bit of the shots that I get there. Like the video, but I'm obviously not gonna vlog there. Not a best situation to be vlogging. So I ended up getting ready. Right now you're seeing me writing the scripts, and then I touched up my makeup, touched up my hair, and then I got to location. So I got to the scene and I was able to put things together, and this is what people saw on TV.
Kelly, police tell us they were called here just after 6:30, and right now we're here at JB's Liquor North, often commonly referred to as the Bass. Now inside, they found one person dead with evidence that the person was shot. You can see police have the whole area taped off with Calhoun Street shut down. Police have been focusing on the drive-up window area of the liquor store, and police have not given details as to how the person was shot or if they were an employee. Right now, police tell us it's an active investigation being handled by detectives. Again, police were called here to JB's Liquor North, often referred to as the Bass. When they arrived, they saw one person shot inside. Now, as soon as we get any more information, we'll continue to update you online and on air. Live in Decatur, I'm Sofia Espinosa, WAND News.
After that, it was like 10:30 at night, mind you, I'm an hour away from home. So then I got back into my car, drove back. I got back home here around midnight, and it was raining. So that's another part of the crazy experience, and I tried to record a clip when it was raining, and this is me getting home. Alrighty, that was my live shot, and now it's raining. We love that for us. And I have my book bag and just this big umbrella, and it's a mess right now. I will conclude this in a second. And then I got to my beautiful warm apartment because that day was also very cold, and that was my day. So very unpredictable. I think it just shows that our schedules can be changed around so easily as a reporter, because you never know when breaking news is going to happen. Like, that's why it's called breaking news. No one would have thought there was going to be a shooting. It was definitely one of the roughest things I've had to cover so far, because at the shooting scene, the son of the man who was shot was there, and he was just like super distraught, super unhappy that the media, us, were there. So I had to kind of reassure him, like, this isn't, I'm not saying like specific details, because he was worried that people would find out about his dad being shot by us and not by like him, and especially his family and things like that. So I was like, listen, my story is very vague. You guys, I mean, you guys that are watching this right now, you saw that I didn't mention names, I didn't mention age. It was very generic, just someone was shot here, here, and here. These streets are blocked off. Kind of just giving the community like that heads up that this is going on. But I told them that, and I told them like, this is what I'm gonna read. There's no specifics. Don't worry, I completely understand where you're coming from. It's all cool. And that's what we were able to do. Like, he said, okay, that's fine, but he was obviously very distraught. And then the next day, Sunday, I was able to go to the memorial for him, and I got some video of that, which I'm putting on the screen right now. And I got that memorial footage, and I was able to cover that. And then I came out again on TV showing them the memorial, and this is what people saw.
Kelly, it's definitely a somber scene here at this memorial, and after speaking to some people, they can all agree on one thing, that this community has lost someone great. The community attending this vigil are remembering John for the kind of man he was, standing outside the place he owned and spent most of his time, JB's Liquor North, or maybe you know it as...
That's pretty much it for the coverage of the weekend. I did work on other stories, but nothing too exciting. And again, just shows how unpredictable the life of a reporter can be. And even though it was exciting and exhilarating, it was still sad because of the sad news about the soldier and about this guy who was shot in Decatur. So again, if you're interested in becoming a reporter, reach out to me and I'll tell you exactly what days are like, because it's nothing that I would have ever imagined before actually getting into this field. So yes, thank you again for watching all the way to the end. I appreciate you guys that watch all of my videos. It really means the world to me. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I appreciate you. And that's it. Bye, guys.